What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, welcome. If you guys are already part of this wonderful family, you guys already know the drill. Thank you guys so much for continuing to watch and to support my channel. So in today's video, I went ahead and I did a whole first impressions on the new Positive Light Tinted Moisturizer from Rare Beauty. And you guys, you guys have to see the video for yourself, but so I am so excited for you guys to watch today's video, but before jumping into today's video, as always, make sure that you guys subscribe, like, and comment. Don't forget to turn on that post notification because, girl, you do not want to miss a single upload here on my channel. Make sure that you give this video a big thumbs up, and without further ado, you guys already know the drill. Let's go ahead and just jump into the video. Let's go.
And it goes a little something like
Okay, so we are going to be testing out the new Positive Light Tinted Moisturizer from Rare Beauty. You guys know I love anything that's moisturizing, tinted moisturizers, like tinted sunscreens, anything like that. I absolutely love for my skin. I do have really dry skin, so anything that's going to be luminous, dewy, moisturizing, I'm just here for it. I have tried several things from Rare Beauty, and everything that I have tried I have been loving, so I'm very excited and I do have high hopes for this. So I'm pulling up the actual description on the Sephora website, and it says it's a liquid formula, light coverage, it's super hydrating, it does have a radiant finish, and it's best for dry, combo, and normal skin. So what it is, it's basically a flexible tinted moisturizer that immediately blurs the skin with glowy light to medium coverage, all while hydrating and protecting the skin from the sun. So like I said, the coverage is light, it does have a radiant finish, it is a liquid foundation. It does have that SPF 20 in here. It says that it is a no makeup look in a bottle. It's a weightless, breathable formula that blends like a moisturizer, but it does have a blurred, hydrated, naturally radiant finish. So I am all about those claims, so I'm very excited, and let's just go ahead and jump into it because I want to see what the hype is with the tinted moisturizer. I really like the packaging. I actually have one of her primers right here that I'm going to be using with this just because I feel like it would go hand in hand with it. Alright, so this is the packaging, and I think it's so cute. This is like a cute little bottle. It has like that indentation on the, it has that indentation on the side, so I'm just so excited to test this out today. I did get it in the shade 24N, which stands for neutral. I do have a pretty neutral undertone. I'm not too warm and I'm not too cool, so kind of in the middle. Can we just talk about my hair and how long it is? Like, do you guys remember when I had it so short? It's crazy that my hair is this long now. Let's go ahead and start off by priming the skin. I'm going to be going in with her Always Optimist Illuminating Primer. This is something I actually got in my BoxyCharm. I've used it a couple times. It's very luminous, and you guys know I love a luminous feel to the skin, so this is the primer I'm going to be going in. I thought it would just go hand in hand because they're both from her brand, and this is the only primer I have from her brand, so I figured why not. It has like a nice pearl finish, and it's just a really, really pretty primer. Now we're going to be going in with the actual tinted moisturizer. Like I mentioned, I did get it in the shade 24N, which is 24 neutral, and I'm just excited for this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do one side of the face to just kind of do a side-by-side comparison. I'm also going to bring you guys in a little bit closer so you guys can really take a look at what's happening with my skin. So I'm so excited. Let's go ahead and just do this. It comes in this little squeeze tube, and I'm just going to take a little bit. Oops. I don't know how much exactly I need, but like that, like that. Okay, let's move the hair back. Wow, that's really pretty on the skin. I, for some reason, thought it was going to be a lot more luminous than this, but I really like the finish of it. It's radiant, but it's not like overpowering where you're like, geez, this is really, really dewy on the skin. So I like that. For some reason, I just thought it was going to be like really dewy. Wow, that has a really nice finish. Even though it says that it's a light coverage, you saw that I applied a very light layer. First of all, this shade matches me like spot on. This is my perfect match. The second thing that I want to say is the finish of it looks really, really nice, but I do need to see it up close. Give me 1 second. Okay, I definitely agree with the fact that it blurs the skin a little bit. Like it kind of just instantly gives you a soft, radiant finish, and it feels really nice. You can definitely see a lot of my freckles still peeking through in this area, but I'm okay with that. When you're going for like a light, everyday makeup kind of look where you just kind of want to even out the skin tone, this is exactly what it does. And for some reason, I thought it was going to be like very dewy, very luminous, but this is really nice on the skin, like really nice. It did a very nice job of evening out the skin tone. As you can see, I do have a lot of redness like around my cheeks and stuff, but this kind of just evened that all out. It gives enough coverage where it just feels very light, very fresh on the face, and I'm kind of obsessed with this so far. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see if it does build up to that like light to medium coverage. I'm gonna add a little bit of a second layer just around this area. I don't really need a second layer on my forehead or anything, just around this area where I do have like my freckles, a little bit of redness and stuff, just to see what it builds up, just to see if it does build up at all. So we're just gonna go in and really push that into the skin on this side. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can tell, but it did cover up a little bit more on the freckles. So it's definitely a buildable formula for sure. So it definitely covered up a little bit more of those freckles that I have right there. Wow, I am like really impressed with this formula. So I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. Sponge, and I'm just gonna kind of lightly press, very, very lightly press this into the skin. And I'm obsessed with the way that my skin looks with this. This looks really, really nice. So if you're definitely looking for something that's gonna be just like a refreshing, evening out, very light to almost medium coverage, this is going to be your like best friend. This is definitely something that I can see myself using, especially in the summertime where I just kind of want to even out my skin tone, but I don't want to throw on a heavy, like cakey, totally full coverage foundation. This is going to be what I'm going to reach for this summer for sure. It has that SPF in it. It has that very nice coverage and just evens out the skin tone. It takes away the redness that I had. I mean, you guys see I do have redness on my skin, and it just evens it all out. It's not going to do anything where it's going to be like a full coverage, full glam type of thing, but going into this review, I kind of expected that because it's a tinted moisturizer. So I'm judging it based off of that, and you guys, I have tried a lot of tinted moisturizers, a lot of, products like this, and this looks really good on the skin. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start applying on the other side and start evening out the entire skin. What I like about this brush too is that it really just pushes the product into the skin without soaking a lot of that product up, and it just evenly distributes the product everywhere, and it's just a really good brush. This brush never fails me with whatever foundation I'm using. I mean, this is like my go-to brush. Okay, so you guys saw the redness that I had before on the cheek area and completely gone. So I really like that it just evens out the entire face. Get between the eyebrows because I do have a lot of redness in there. Oh my goodness, I am obsessed with the way that this looks. It does have a very radiant finish, of course, and I'm not mad at it because I do have dry skin. Very, very nice. So this is that light coverage with that sheer layer. I'm going to go ahead and cover up a little bit more because you see a little bit of the redness. It evened out, but you still see a little bit of redness peeking through, so I'm going to go ahead and just try to cover that up a little bit. So with the tiniest amount, I just want to really focus that right here to really cover up that redness that we have in the skin. I literally can't touch my face because my face just turns red. I have the most sensitive skin. It's quite annoying. So this is what the skin looks like with the Positive Light Tinted Moisturizer, and I mean, I'm obsessed. It looks so good on the skin, and you guys can see, like, you guys are looking at the skin pretty close, and it does look really nice. I'm obsessed with this. I'm telling you guys, this is definitely something that I can see myself reaching for during the summertime when I really want to just even out the skin tone, add a little bit of SPF into it, and just look very fresh and fresh-faced for the summer. I can see this definitely being my best friend. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly finish the rest of my makeup off of camera, and then I will be back to show you guys the final product, and then we'll discuss the final thoughts, because sometimes, you know, we got to see how other products really blend into the skin with this. So let's go ahead and do that, and then we'll be right back. Alright you guys, so I am back and I finished the rest of my makeup, and I am sort of kind of obsessed with this. I mean, it just looks so good on the skin. Of course, I'm going to be showing you guys a close-up of what it looks like on the skin, and I'm just obsessed with the way that this looks. Like, I look in the mirror, and usually whenever I wear anything that's like super radiant, or when anybody wears anything that's radiant, luminous, or has a dewy finish, it usually really brings out the pores, the look of the pores on your skin. But this just looks good. It has a nice like blurring effect on the skin where you don't emphasize the pores on your face. So I mean, I can't say enough good things about it. Of course, I'm gonna have to keep using it to really get like a good feel for it, but right now I'm really here for this look. It just looks so nice, and I can definitely see myself using this very often, especially with warmer weather coming. This is like, I feel like it's gonna be my new best friend, because it just looks really nice on the skin. It's comfortable, it feels very lightweight, it doesn't transfer anywhere, and I really like it. So when I first applied it onto the skin, it was very luminous, very radiant, very dewy. I went ahead and I set my entire face with my Moida loose setting powder, which is this one, and it looks really nice on the skin. Like, it just looks good. You can definitely tone down the dewiness if that's not like your vibe. It just looks really good. Like, I'm really impressed with this. So far, I think everything that I've tried from Rare Beauty, I have actually really liked. I can't say enough good things about the brand, so I'm definitely excited to keep using this, especially with warmer weather coming. I'm just so excited, you guys. Like, this looks so good on my skin right now, and I so far give this 10 out of 10. Definitely recommend it, and you need it. Alright, so that pretty much wraps up today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed, and it feels so good to be recording and to be reviewing things again. I have a couple of videos in store. I'm so excited for the next couple of videos, but thank you guys so much for watching till the end, and I will see you guys in my next video. Ciao.